Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Chris back with another video for you guys. Today I'm on a 2008 Ford Focus SE, getting ready to replace the coolant pipe outlet. I think it's called the cylinder head coolant outlet. Don't quote me on that, but I'll know here in a minute when I get ready to do it. But right now, let's get to the work. We're going to use a 10 millimeter. You're going to remove your battery terminals. After you remove those, pop these on up, move them up out the way. Alright, got your battery out the way. Set that over there for a minute. Okay, and there you're going to have some 10 millimeters down in here. We got a lot of debris down in there, so we're going to have to clean that out. We got some 10s or some 8s down there. I'll verify that here in a minute, but let's get these two 8s right here out. One here and one over here, two 8s. So let's get those out. You got this hose here. Gonna pull that guy up and out the way, wiggling and pulling. This one here, it's got a release tab. You're gonna push it towards the firewall. Well, actually, you're gonna lift it up towards the front of the vehicle this way and just pulls out. Just like that, okay? Gonna need a 8 millimeter or a screwdriver Phillips, flathead. So we take our flathead, move this guy. Cotter pin. Let's take this guy on out. Okay. And now we should be able to scoop this up. Just make sure it's loose. Alright, we got her loose. Let's go ahead and back these guys on up and out. These 8s. I don't think they come all the way out. We'll know that here in a moment. Alright, that should be loose. That one's loose, that one's loose. Give her some wiggles and some pulls. She hasn't popped out for me just yet. Been on there for quite some time. So let me see if I can pop these rubber grommets up. Let's see. There we go. So it's a rubber grommet down at the bottom. Just popped it up. We already got this guy off. Just wiggle him and pull him up and out like that. A little pop spot, and just removes the whole piece here. All right, so now we got that out. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna verify all of our spots for our bolts. This was missing a bracket for our battery tray. All right, so let me get down in there, verify what we're working with. Okay, so we got quite a bit of powder and stuff around in here, so it's kind of hard to see those bolts. So I'm gonna have to clean some of this out. It's pretty dusty all around all these guys. So let me clean those out and I'll be right back. All right, so we back. You got 3 13 millimeters down here, one here, here, and here. After you remove those, wiggle and pull. You got a wire harness over here. You're gonna have to disconnect and pull your battery tray on up and out. Pull this guy off here. And let's take this battery tray on out of here. So we got that guy on up and out the way. It's got quite a bit of debris right here, and we're gonna move this guy right here. It should be wiggly enough. Yeah, we should be able to get to it, no problem. But this is where it is right here. So let's start taking her, getting her open. Move some stuff out the way. yet we're out on the road today. All right, so let's start looking around. And it's time to start disconnecting hoses and sensors. So you got a sensor here. You don't have to remove it, but I'm gonna try to work around it. And if not, then we're gonna have to remove this sensor right here where my finger is. Let's work around it. Be right back. I gotta get something to catch the coolant. All right, so we back in here. We're gonna start disconnecting some of these connectors over here. Try to find a good spot for the light real quick. Yeah, there we go. So let's get these out the way. Got harness here. Wiggle it. So we got some freedom. And we got 4 7mm down in there. So we got a connector here. Get this out the way. Okay. Got that out the way. And we have some more light on. Another connector here. This one just pops out just like that. And let's see. So this is connected to the bracket. So the bracket, let me grab the phone real quick just so you can see. I like doing full videos. So let's just point them out. So we got one here, one on this side, same thing, one down here. And you're supposed to have one over here, but this one's already broke when I got in here. So we're gonna move this out the way. That's for the bracket, and this whole bracket should pop up after we get this other harness out at the bottom. So let's proceed. Right back. All right, so we're back. I disconnected these harnesses here. This one here, one here. You just push in and pull out. So I would stabilize them both and then separate them, this side and this side. Just gonna move these guys to the side. That way I can get to this bracket a little better. There we go. And now I should be able to get these out of there. You might, if they don't go or start to turn, get you some PB Blaster or some WD-40. That one broke free. That one broke free. Alright, so all those broke free. And I got my magnet bowl. I got kind of close. Might have to go get my magnet. Make sure I don't drop this guy. Yeah, we'll do that right now. Just in case, I don't like to lose bolts. Especially I'm out on the road and I don't have my little bucket with me. It's a secure way to make sure you keep everything. Alright, so we got one. Let's go to the other one. Up here. Let's see what kind of shot we got. Should be pretty good. If I can reach it, I usually don't use my magnet. But yeah, this is the wire harness bracket. Alright, so we got those out of the way. Take things out the way, so we're going to pull this guy on up. We'll set this up here now. All right, so now we have access to our outlet. Let me bring you guys with me. And let's point out these bolts real quick first. One. All right. Let me move some of this stuff out the way so I can see, and we should have only 4 bolts in there, so be right back. All right, so we back. We're gonna remove some of these computer harnesses out the way just to give us a better access. Let's move this one over here, and move this one back over here, just so we can have better access to this guy. See if I can swing this around. here. Just want to get enough access to get down in there, and we should be okay from there. So I'm going to go ahead and start disconnecting my coolant lines. Be right back. Alright, so you can use a Phillips or an 8mm to get your top hose off. Make sure you got something to catch the coolant that comes out. After you do that there, that should move this guy back here. Get this up away from now. And this guy too. Want to protect all these guys so they don't get messed up. Alright, let's get this guy out. We got the whole thing off. That's what's up. Alright, so we got that guy out the way. This guy out the way. And got this guy out the way. And we got a couple of other guys to get out the way as well. Let's just move this out. Alright, so we should be able to pull this guy out, and there should be one more hose underneath, but you have four 8mm. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to remove those because I'm going to block the camera and be right back. Just wanted to point out, not back in there quite yet, but I got all those bolts free as far as the housing itself. But I did remove all of my wire harnesses from the computer. So remove all those and then start proceeding to get down in here. And you're gonna have to go blind down when you get down in here in the back. And what I usually do is get it started and I'll just work it on out. Just take your time so you don't drop your bolt. And you're gonna have to go back blind with it as well. So I'm gonna take the bottom ones out first so I can see myself work from the top. And got this one out. Come on this side over here, get this guy out. This one's a little further back. And I have to assist it some more. Do a little more turns with this stubby. Start spinning her by hand. There we go. Okay, seems like it's loose enough now. Start spinning her by hand. Using my finger to kind of support the extension in the socket. I'll tilt this over real quick so you can kind of see. So my socket down there. So I'm supporting it with my finger on the back side. And just rotating it slowly. Don't know if I can get it by hand yet. You have another hose up under here, so when you go back in, you're going to put that one on first. Okay, so I got this one. Try to back it out real slow so it don't fall. And I might be ready to fall. And I was able not to. So let's grab it very slowly. There we go. Glad I didn't drop it. Alright, we're going finding the magnet, which is over there, which is kind of close, so that's great too. Alright, so let's get these two top ones out of the way. And we should be able to pull it on out. Get a longer extension. And I already broke these free. Keep working. Let's see. Don't know if that might help the video, but maybe here. Grab this magnet just in case. There we go. And this one has a lot of debris on it. Clean it all off. Okay, let's put that little tray. We got one more at the top, right? And it goes through this little port right here. Light. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Alright, so we're spinning and we just slipped off. So let's back this bolt out. Actually, let's lift it up so I can magnet it out. Alright, so we got it out with the magnet. Clean that out. Move it over there. Now you see we got our outlet right there. Let's go ahead and flip it upside down a little bit. Should be two hoses underneath. And we have two hoses underneath, which is just one. I was wiggling on one, so you just got the one right here. Let's get these pliers and get it on up out of here. Let's assist it with the screwdriver.
You doing okay?
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
almost finished here.
You said what?
Getting ready to pull it out. There we go.
Okay.
All right, so we got it up and out. And what we're about to do, we're about to match up the part. But we got it all the way out. It's leaking right here. The gasket is failed. So that's where it started leaking at, and car started to overheat. So we have our new part. Not gonna take it out just quite yet. Just wanna match it up. It comes with a new temperature sensor already in it. This one looks a little different, so we might be going back to the store. And it looks like we are. Oh man. All right, so that's why you match up your parts. So gotta go back to the store and match this up. So, but yeah, just follow this process in reverse. This is how you remove the coolant. What's that thing? What's it called again? The coolant head outlet pipe or something like that. But I'll verify that and put that in here as well. But yeah, thanks for watching the channel. Hopefully this helps you out on how to get this guy and get to it and get it out. And follow this process in reverse. If this helps you, hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. To the next video. The rest is the enemy, and I'm out.